Howdy, I'm doing this video on Tuesday, January 16th. It's snowing outside, and I'm a little concerned that Northeast State might cancel classes for Wednesday, or that some students may not be able to come on Wednesday because of road conditions. So I want to do this video in case you can't come to classes. It's for my hybrid courses. I have one at 1:30 on Wednesday afternoons and one at 6 o'clock on Wednesday evenings. Both courses are pretty much the same, so this video should cover both of them. But nobody expects you to risk your life to come to a class, right? So I'm going to use this video. If you're having trouble, if you can't get out of your driveway, or you don't want to, it gets pretty nasty tomorrow. We'll just start online. And the Northeast State might cancel classes on Wednesday. We'll have to see what happens there. But either way, we're going to continue with the class online. And that's kind of what a hybrid class is. Generally, we do half of it in class on Wednesdays, then the other half's done on the internet. So we're going to have material due on Wednesdays, assignments due coming up on Wednesdays, and also assignments due online on Saturdays. So we'll, it's a little rough getting started if you don't have that first class meeting, but we can do it. I want to show you a few things in D2L. One, when you're on your course homepage, it lists all the courses. This lists the courses I'm teaching, obviously. This lists the courses you're taking. The first thing you want to do is go to D2L email, which is this little envelope icon. You want to do this before you get into a particular class, or otherwise you only see emails from that particular class. So if you're in my class and you're clicking the email icon only in my class, you won't see your emails from your math teacher or psychology teacher or whatever else. And you'll just click on that email, and it'll open up all your emails. Yours looks a little different from mine, but it'll show your emails. And you can click on whatever email you want to read and see what your instructors are saying to you. So if the college says, check your D2L email, this is what they're wanting you to do. Come to your course homepage and click on the email function. You'll see your courses listed there. You're just going to click on whichever class. Again, BYI at 1:30 on Wednesdays, Y02 at 6 o'clock on Wednesday nights. Just click on your particular course. We won't be able to see the other one, obviously, but they're both the same. You're going to see the toolbars at the top. I want to go through a couple of those. The content page is probably the most important one. That's where all the material for the course is going to be. Let me get in here as a student, because you'll see things that I'm doing. It may open on a particular page if you were there last. If you want to see everything, just go to the table of contents, and it'll show you all the material for the course. You can also use the toolbar on the left-hand side here. So course documents. Here we have our class schedule and our course syllabus. You're going to be doing a syllabus quiz for Saturday. And this is the syllabus that you'll use to answer those questions. We'll go over and also in class tomorrow, we're going to do an introduction paragraph. If you can't come to class, you're going to click on this, and you'll see the assignment. Basically, let me download that. It's easier for me to highlight stuff. And you can download the assignments too if you want to. But basically, it's an introduction paragraph that should look like this on page 3 of the assignment. You're going to have your last name, page number, and a header. And this is just basic MLA formatting. MLA stands for Modern Language Association. That's how we're going to format our material for the first part of the course. But you have your last name, page number, and a header. That page number, the header should count your pages. Your name, my name, class and section number, date. Going to center your title. And then for this introduction paragraph, just want your name, what you prefer to be called, your major. And if you want to give me additional information, contact information, that's fine. If you're not comfortable with that, that's totally optional. Don't feel like you have to. The second page shows you how to do it in Word. That's kind of pretty much the same in Google Docs. And then this is just the assignment here. But again, short paragraph. Keep it short, and then it shows you how to put it into the D2L Dropbox. There's also, on the content page, yeah, it's going to keep me as a student, course videos. So the first ones down here at the bottom are going to show you how to create MLA documents in Word, how to upload those to the D2L Dropbox, and how to do it in Google Docs. So if you're not able to come to class on Wednesday, you just watch those videos. They're pretty quick. They'll show you how to format the documents, and you just do the short paragraph. And you'll load it into the assignments Dropbox. Another video on completing the syllabus quiz, the journals 1 through 3, and a review of essay 1. So if you're not able to make it to class tomorrow, you can watch the videos and keep up. When you submit stuff, you're going to submit it over here in assignments. And you'll just click on that particular folder and submit whatever work you're going to submit. And again, the assignment sheet for the intro paragraph shows you how to do this, and that video shows you how to do this. So a lot of material on the content page. The essay assignments are up here. There's self-resources down here. The course videos are here. So lots of good stuff there. You want to play around with that a little bit. Excuse me. The assignments is where you're going to submit material online. The class list will show you a list of everybody in the course. But if you want to email me, all you got to do is click on my name, go to class list, click on my name, and put a subject and a message. If you need to upload something, you can upload that there. Make sure you hit send or I won't get it, right? So there's different ways to email me. You can respond to emails I've already sent up here in the email function, or you can come to the class list page and do it that way. When I email the class, I click on this button, click on email, and I can email everybody all at once, which is very handy dandy. That's one reason that when I say I only want to contact everybody through D2L email, don't use my Northeast State email. It's all right there, and I can email everybody all at once. It's just easier to keep up with everything. Sometimes students are interested in grades, and as we go through the semester, you'll see your grades being populated into here. If there's ever a mistake in the grade book, be sure to let me know. It's very easy for me to make a mistake in the grade book. Am I still there? Yeah. If you look at this is what it looks like from my side. It's just a series of boxes going all the way across the page, all the way across. So, if people have similar names, or we got a couple people with the same last name, it's very easy to transpose a grade. So if I ever put in a wrong grade, don't hesitate to send me an email through D2L saying, hey, I thought I had a 30 out of 30 on journals, but you put down 25 out of 30, and I'll go in and fix it. But like we got an Emma, we got a Gemma, got an Anna and a Hannah. It's going to be kind of easy for me to transpose grades, especially early on when I don't quite know everybody's name. Usually towards the end, it's not so bad. But just make sure the grades look correct. At the end of the semester, I'm going to download this grade book, submit it for the grades. So if something's wrong there, it's going to, that error is going to keep compounding on itself. But make sure you're playing around a little bit on the content page. Again, if you're not in class on Wednesday, make sure you go through the course documents. I'm going to go ahead and download the course syllabus. I'm just going to go through a couple of things. You're going to do a syllabus quiz for Saturday, so I'm not going to read every single policy. And again, it's the same syllabus for BY1 and Y02. We're on the same schedule and everything. But it's Comp 1. It's a hybrid course. Again, meeting on Wednesdays. And those meetings aren't optional, right? I mean, sometimes you just can't come because of lack of weather or something. But please don't treat those as optional. Try and be there if you can. But again, nobody wants you to risk your life in a snowstorm to get to campus. We can work around some things. But it does get a little harder if you're trying to do this from home. And that's why we're meeting on Wednesdays. But as Comp 1, we're going to be writing essays, particularly working with research. We're going to do MLA formatting and APA formatting. And we'll talk about that a little bit more as the semester progresses. If you want to see the grading breakdown, you can go to page 6 on the syllabus. And I list all the assignments we're doing throughout the semester. 4 major essays, starting with the self-regulated learner essay. And they start becoming worth more points because they get longer and more complex. Then we're going to work with a career essay. That's actually more of an education essay. What do you need to do to get to that career in terms of education, certification, licensing, all that fun stuff. So it's going to be kind of a step-by-step process of you getting from point A to point B. Along the way, we'll be working with an e-portfolio. We're going to start putting some of the stuff either online or in the D2L e-portfolio. We'll see how that goes. Essay 3 is going to be a medical essay. Essay number 4 is going to focus on language, how it's used against us. It's a good essay to get into, particularly at the beginning of a political season like we're at here. Do the politicians really say anything when they try to talk, when they pretend to talk to us? Journals are some free writing. They're going to get us ready for the essays, and we'll be doing exercises and various things throughout the semester as well. If you add up all those points, it's 1,015 for the course. There's 15 bonus points. 90% is an A, 80% is B, 70% is a C. And hopefully nobody's getting below that, right? Some students like to print this page off, and there's printers in our classroom. So if you can't be there tomorrow, you can always print this next week. And it's good to kind of keep up with your grades and see, so you can kind of see where you're at the course. But it will be in the D2L gradebook as well. There's really no textbook for the course. If you're old school, you might want to get a USB jump drive to save your work. You don't have to do that, but you always want to have a backup copy somewhere. You don't want to have it all on Google Docs and have your 3-year-old get on your computer and delete your Google Docs out, and then you don't have this essay that's 20% of the grade all of a sudden, right? Same thing if you're working in Word or something like that. You don't want to lose it, and then what do I do, Mr. Fish? I'm like, oh, start typing. What do you want from me? And kind of be careful. And with the course policies, the ones kind of putting in the boxes there are kind of the big ones with internet students or hybrid students. If you have an issue, concern, or problem regarding any part of the course, you got to let me know. If we're not in class tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit of a rocky start. I expect a few emails saying, okay, I know you told us it was in D12 somewhere, but where is it? Quite often, if I don't hit one particular button when I'm creating an assignment folder or posting an assignment, you may not be able to see it. I need to hit certain buttons to release material. So sometimes it's an error on my part where I haven't done what I'm supposed to do. So don't be shy about saying, hey, where's this assignment? Because sometimes I'll look at that and go like, ooh, yeah, okay, I better get that up there. Particularly if you're working ahead. Make sure you save your work. Have it in more than one place. I can't say that more enough. One thing, you're going to be submitting stuff through D2L, so that's kind of an automatic backup copy. But as you're getting close to having that full draft done on an essay, maybe email it to yourself, do something so you have it somewhere else, just in case something happens. Also, don't throw out or delete any graded work. So it shouldn't be a big problem because D2L keeps a copy, but sometimes students go into their grade book and just delete stuff for no apparent reason. Don't do that. Keep all your grades, keep all your work, so if something happens at the end of the semester, if I hit the lottery and just take off on you, you won't be able to go to my dean and say, I had great for Mr. Fish, but I need my grade for the course, and here's all my material. And the dean will be like, cool. And easy fix. If you just say, well, I deleted all that, then the dean's going to look at you like, well, okay, what do you want me to do? So just cover your rear end there. And there's if it snows, you're expected to keep up with the course, just go straight online and you'll probably get a video like this or something saying, hey, if you can't come to class or if class is canceled, check D12 for updates. A big one for this course, I have to see you working on your essay through each step of the process, through topic development, thesis statement, first 2 paragraphs, draft peer reviews, or I may not accept the essay for grading. If you just kind of produce a beautiful essay, all of a sudden, the day the full essay is due and I haven't seen you working on it, I may not think you've wrote it. And there's lots of bots out there, ChatGPT or Bard, that will do essays for you. They're still not very good. And that's academic misconduct as well. You can't get a robot to do your work for you. You can't get another person to do your work for you. You can't copy other people's work and submit it as your own. You have to be doing your own work in this course, and that's why I want to see you working on the essay. And kind of notice that last little bit for the honor code. You are responsible for the information in your essay. Some students AI is starting to become a battleground where students just go to Bard and type me an essay on self-regulated learning, and it spits this weird essay out that's off topic and doesn't have the right sources. So I may pull you, I may sit you down and ask you, defend your essay a little bit, and I'm not going to grill you on it, but you should know the content, where you got particular sources, how you discuss your writing process. I may also ask for copies of your sources. So just kind of, if you're doing what you're supposed to, that shouldn't be a problem. But if all of a sudden you just hand in this beautiful essay without me having seen your work, and you're not able to defend it, then we got a big problem there, right? We don't want problems. And that's kind of one of the problems notification thing. We want to keep small problems small. If you're struggling on an essay and you're tempted to do this, contact me first. Please don't do that, because we are cracking down on that a bit. The rest, hopefully pretty straightforward. We are going to trade out essays, so don't write about anything you don't want the rest of the class to know about. Now that really comes to play like with the medical essay. You can, if you do bring food or drink into the classroom on Wednesdays, don't eat over the computers. Kind of eat to the side. Don't have your sloppy coffee cup over the keyboard sloshing everywhere. Just got to use common sense there. And kind of a big one, be careful dropping a class or thinking you've dropped a class. If you go to your math class and you just think, man, I'm never coming back. I don't like this teacher. I don't like the class. And you just don't show up again. That teacher's still putting down grades. They're all zeros. Then at the end of the semester, you get an F. But not only that, if you haven't been attending class, you get an FA, which is F failure due to non-attendance. And if you're on Tennessee Promise, you lose it. If you drop a class, you actually do all the paperwork and all that, and you're on Tennessee Promise and you drop below full time, you lose your Tennessee Promise. Probably Tennessee Reconnect too. You want to go to financial aid, say, hey, look, I'm having trouble in this class. I want to drop it. They may, make sure you get their okie dokie first, because bad things can happen if you don't, see what kind of impact that's going to have on your financial aid and everything else. The rest, pretty straightforward. And again, you're going to do a syllabus quiz for Saturday where you'll have the quiz up and you'll have the syllabus up and you'll just go through and answer questions about the syllabus. The other document I want to look at is the class schedule. And I'm going to download that. You can see on Wednesdays we're in class. On Saturdays you're submitting material by 11:59 p.m. I'm not actually up at 11:59, so if you're almost done and it's 11:45, just don't worry about it. If it comes in at 12:15, that's fine. Or if you work late at night and turn in at 3 in the morning. But when I get up on Sunday morning, it should be in the Dropbox, ready for me to grade or look at or review or whatever. Wednesdays in class, we'll just be working in class and submitting it there. So again, tomorrow the plan was to do a syllabus review, introduce D2L and upcoming assignments. I've done most of that on videos, and do the introduction paragraph in class. If you're not able to come to class, do it at home and send it through the D2L Dropbox. But on Saturday, the syllabus quiz is due. You should be starting on journals 1 through 3. You may not be able to work on the metaphor. You may wait till Wednesday to start working on that or to go over that. I might post another video. And then on next Wednesday, should have the journals done. Hopefully I'll have the metaphor going, about done. Then we'll start working on the first essay. And when things say are due, they're due that day. So like on the 27th, the first 2 paragraphs of the self-regulated learner essay are due online. And dealing with something like that, I'll just go and return them hopefully the same day, or at least on Monday afternoon. But you kind of see we're going to kind of engage in the basic writing process 4 times throughout the semester. The first part of the writing process is reviewing the essay, doing preliminary assignments. The journal entries are free writing exercises designed to get you ready for the essay. We're going to do exercises to get us ready. Just syllabus quiz and intro paragraphs about formatting and can we get stuff from your computer into D2L and to where I can grade it and send it back to you and you can see it. That takes about a week. It's normal to have problems. But that's the first part is the pre-writing or reviewing the essay, doing exercises, getting prepared for it. The second stage of the writing process is actually doing the writing. That's different for everybody. I'm a slow, painful writer. I just, but you'll see on Wednesdays, you'll see some people just going away and smiling and have a great time writing, and good for them. That's a talent I don't have. And you're going to do a lot of that at home. You don't need to sit, stand there and watch you type. That's kind of the advantage of a hybrid course. We can kind of do the best of both worlds, hopefully. But you'll have, once you're done with drafting the essay, we'll work on the third stage, which is revising. We're going to trade out papers, do peer reviews, and while you're doing that, I'll come around and take a look at the drafts as well. So you're going to get a lot of feedback on your drafts. Then you'll engage in the fourth stage of the writing process, which is editing, revising, editing, and submitting the essay for a grade. That's the fun part, right? In high school, I always skip revising. I waited till the day before the essay was due, banged something out, and waited for that A that never came because I turned in crappy essays. That revising process can be the one we're going to focus quite a bit on, where you go back and revise what you've written to make sure it's polished and what you want to have graded. Then we're going to add a fifth step. We're going to revise that graded. Once I regrade it and return it to you, you're going to revise it one more time and post it in an e-portfolio so I can see how you're responding to what my commentary in the essay and make sure you understand what I'm saying when I'm grading them. But we're going to do that 4 times. First with the self-regulated learner essay, then the second time with the career essay, third time with the medical essay, and the fourth time with the double-speak essay. That should be enough fun for one semester. But that's the schedule. Again, make sure you kind of explore the content page a little bit. Again, when we get to the journal entries, there's a link there. The course videos. You don't see this one because I'm currently doing it, but there's videos on how to do the intro paragraph, how to do the syllabus quiz, getting started on journals 1 through 3, and a review of the first essay. So again, if you're not able to come tomorrow on Wednesday, there's resources there for you to keep up in the course. There's also the help resources down here, with sample essays and all kinds of good stuff. And of course, then you got the essay assignments right here. Yeah, I'll probably do another video on showing you how to do the metaphor there. It's pretty straightforward. But if you have any questions as we get started in the class, be sure to let me know. If you're not able to come tomorrow or if school's canceled tomorrow and you try to get started online and you have questions, that's definitely when you need to ask them because things can get confusing pretty quick. And I'll be sitting at home thinking I'm the greatest teacher ever, and you're at home going like, what's this goofball want from me? And we need to communicate and make sure we kind of figure it out, right? By the way, I don't know if I gave my name. My name's Eric Fish. I'll be teaching the course, obviously. But at any rate, we'll talk to you later. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow in class. If not, we'll see you on the internet and then next Wednesday in class. Have fun in the snow, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.